Yeah,
My
I
man,
know you
my
love it
man.
when they call you.
Yeah, oh, I love it. I love it when they call me that. Yes.
All right. Feeling good tonight, though, man. Glad to be here with you.
Good, good. I appreciate you coming. You a big fan of Eminem?
I like Eminem.
Okay.
He did a couple things that I use as a good little stepping stone because I like the way he put his stuff together. So yeah, I'm a fan of Eminem.
Yeah.
I think that's one of the better ones, but I like Eminem.
Okay, all right. Yeah, I mean, I used to say he has a acquired taste, but you can't deny his flow.
No.
And I remember I was watching one interview. He was saying that he saw Tretch, and he said he threw away his raps and had to start over when he saw Tretch rhyme.
Really?
And then when I saw it, I was like, I can see that because sometimes his double time pattern raps just kind of like Tretch a little bit.
So you ever heard of a group called Midwicked?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. So like
we supposed to be. That's one of my favorite cuts.
Well, good. Well, one of them members of Midwicked is my first cousin.
Really?
Yes. Yeah. So it's happenstance that we here today. Yeah, Midwicked.
Yeah.
So one of them I think has since then left us. I believe.
Yeah, I heard that.
But one of the other members, he's still doing. He's thriving and surviving. Baby. Yeah.
And that's funny with that record. Midwick when they first came out, they had sent I was at the big station up in the.
One of them other players. Okay.
Yeah. Anyway, I was a big deal back in the day. Anyway, they brought the CD out, and I was like, man, this is cold. And our program director at the time was like, I don't know. We were still the bougie station. Mm-hmm. And I said, man, this is a cut. Man, I tried to play it. We played it in all the mixed shows. No, I was a fan. Okay. And then nobody could tell me. I tried to get in touch with them like over the years.
Man, get with me after this. I got to connect for you because actually he's doing something now. And the reason I mentioned that because you mentioned Tretch, right? So he worked with Naughty by Nature.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so they did. Midwicked worked with Naughty by Nature. So yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So
I got a little hip hop flavor in my family.
Sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Oh man, we can talk about music all day. But so. You here with around the clock ambulance. So tell us now. I know some people say ambulance. Yeah. We're not gonna say that. I try to keep.
we gonna keep it. We gonna keep it. Whatever gets them excited about listening to what we got to talk about tonight, right?
Yeah.
So I'm Alex Dunlap III. I'm from Gary, born and raised, right? I own an ambulance company here, and that ambulance. A lot of times when folks hear ambulance, they think of just sirens and emergency.
Right.
But you also have a non-emergency portion of that, and I do both.
Okay.
The part that's not emergency, we take patients to dialysis, wound care, chemotherapy sessions, things like or other medical appointments. Mm-hmm. So we do more than just the emergency part, but we do the emergency part. We back up Gary Fire Department when they need additional assistance. So we do that as well.
So how does that work? Because I always want to know. First of all, I didn't even know it was private owned. Like you own an ambulance company. That's cool.
Yeah.
So how does that work? Do you get the police blotter and stuff too?
Yeah, we'll show up. We own those radio stations. So what happens is if they need us, they will call us. They have our direct number, direct contact, and we are on the radios as well with them. So we can hear what's going on.
Okay.
But at the same time, if they need us to respond, they'll contact us directly and say, hey, can you hit this call for us?
Okay.
Yeah. So, but yeah, it's not a normal business for people that look like me, right, to be a part of.
Right.
But we get it. So I do have some major competitors that have been around here 50 years, but actually not in this city. Okay. They're from Illinois, but they do service this area.
Okay.
So I'm here to let everybody know your hometown kid is the one that you need to be calling and responding. So we have contracts with all of the nursing homes around here, all of the hospitals around here, and so we service everything here. So make sure as we flip our dollars around, the African American population, we tend to flip our dollars a little less in our community. We need to start making sure we strengthen those dollars right here. So, but we have a strong ambulance or emergency service that you can use, that your family can use. So, hey, and I never really thought about using an ambulance service before. Why do I need you? Well, you need me if mom or dad or uncle or auntie can't walk. And you need to get them somewhere, right? Now, from a medical standpoint. And we're the ones to call. We have a number for you. Yeah, 219-879-1039. And just give us a call.
That's awesome. And it helps because you can call somebody like us.
Yeah.
To help us.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Our motto is neighbors caring for neighbors. And what I mean by that is that, hey, look, when you see us come, we feel like a neighbor, right? And when we take care of you, we probably live right next door to you at some point. Right. So these are neighbors caring for neighbors.
Yeah, and because our community, and I kind of think that COVID kind of exposed this. Our community, we don't sometimes get the right care.
Okay.
Just because of us
Yeah.
and our color.
Yeah.
And we get shortchanged sometimes.
Yeah, I can agree with you there, Pop. In respects of dollars and how the dollars flow through our communities, right?
Yeah.
We're looking at now. You've seen some things in the newspaper about maybe Methodist hospitals, trying to fight for extra dollars, right? Because we have a heavy Medicaid population,
Right.
Right. So with that being the case, yeah, dollars do flow differently. So that's why I'm excited about what we're doing now with our new administration coming in.
Yeah.
Absolutely. With Eddie Milton coming in with some other things. I think that there's an excitement that's generated that folks will be not so afraid to give him money for the city. Right. In order for us to be able to get the services that we need. Because you don't have right education. You don't have medical services. And and education and medical services are two primary things, but you also need food, right?
True.
And so those three big platforms, if you don't have those in our grasp, but we control those, and that we make sure that we're thriving with that, then we don't struggle as a community. So, so I'm looking forward to a resurgence of my hood. As they say. Yes. If I'm born and raised here, I want to see nothing but the best. So I'm here to help and support in any way.
That is awesome. So what made you to get into this?
Yeah, so that mid-wicked fellow I was telling you about?
Yes, sir.
Well, we got together. So he was actually doing the medical transportation where he was doing wheelchair and things like that of that nature. Well, we was at a family reunion one day. And I said, hey, you still doing whatever the company is? Because I never saw it. And I said, so I went over there to the building that he had. It was in Michigan City at the time. Yeah, I said, well, you got a real business here. You got dispatch going on. You have, you billing. You doing all kind of stuff. I said, man, because you thinking rap, you don't think about being somebody doing medical like that.
Right.
No, but smart as a whip. I had everything going. So I joined, and I was in corporate America prior to that. 23 years. I was running the IT department in PepsiCo. So I promptly retired in 2017.
Wow.
And haven't looked back since.
Wow.
2 years after I joined them, I converted the company over to an ambulance company.
Okay.
So I brought those talents of the corporate America to the team, right? And since then, he's gone on to do other things, and now I'm the sole owner of it. But it was because of him and his family that started it and had that vision. But I was able to take it and do a little something else special with it, which I'm happy to do. So
that's good. That's great.
Yeah. So so just here, and that's why we're here to talk about. Now your demographic is a little different than the one that I talked to earlier. In the daytime,
a little bit more younger.
But this demographic is the one that can help us move the patient.
Yes.
This is the younger demographic that can help us pick things up. So you have mom, you have dad, and you see them struggling sometime, and you say, hey, mom, dad, I think I got a solution for you. It's around the clock.
That is wonderful. So for dialysis, maybe or non-emergent things.
Yeah, non-emergent things, right. And if you do have an emergency, don't just call us directly. We tell you to get that 911 call so you can get somebody over as fast as you can.
Right.
We're privately owned, so we may be doing other patients at the time. So you call it 911, and when we're available to get there, we do that. And that's how we work with the Gary Fire Department and when we need it.
That's awesome. Yes. So what's the strangest case y'all roll up on?
Strangest, you know what? I have folks that work with me that are Gary Fire fighters.
Okay.
All right. I personally haven't had the strangest one, but I've heard a lot of them, and I want to talk about this too before I leave. But there's a lot of things, right? We're in this season where you hear babies, shoot themselves. You hear just all sorts of violence. I love this time of year because people tend to act like they have sense, man.
Right. The weather, kind in the house.
Yeah, right.
Right.
Yeah, you get to stay in the house more than time. But you also get that other element. And that's what we do. So when you see firefighters go out or EMS or police officers going out to respond to these type of things, it's not just an issue for the family. It's not just an issue for that child or whatever person that actually went through that trauma.
Yeah.
But they get to take it home too. Talking about the firefighters, the EMS, they do take that home. And there's a high rate of, and I hate to say this word, but there's a high rate of suicide in EMS.
Yeah.
There's a high rate of suicide in the police department.
Yeah.
And because of that reason, because we have to, folks have to internalize that
Right.
thing and take it home with them, and then at some point
Takes a toll.
it takes a toll and bubbles
Yeah.
up. So things like that, and I preference that by saying that, because we've heard of cases where we go to where the baby has been tossed up in the air and maybe hit the ground.
Wow.
And because of somebody was not right in doing that. And it's a lot of different things that you respond to.
Right.
But and that's why we're here, right? And that's
Right.
why we're here, and that's why everybody else is here as well. But we want you to act like it's Christmas all year round.
Yes, the goal.
Keep our calls down, right?
Right.
So, but if you need us, we're there for you.
Right. And I'm sure it's probably really busy around 4th of July.
Well, anytime there's a holiday, anytime there's a holiday. But one thing is good for this holiday and Thanksgiving is that this time frame we only really respond to emergency. Respond to medical issues.
Okay.
But during this time, we will take a family member to their home to sit with their family for having dinner. Now, it's not something that your insurance will pay for. Usually, the family gets together and they pool their money together and say, "Hey, you want to do this?" So we get to take them home. You spend time with your family, and then we get to take them back. They go to a nursing home or another facility, whatever like that.
Wonderful.
So yeah, at this time we do those types of things because we know you don't have that chance all the time.
Right.
So,
exactly.
But this is one of those times that you can make that happen. So if you ever need that, and I've said this before on a couple other shows that we'll take care of the first 2 or 3 people that call in and request that service.
Mm-hmm.
I'll take care of that for you.
That is wonderful.
But the rest of you better be first.
Right.
Right. Get up in there. Right.
That is really nice. So what's the phone number?
Yeah. So again, the phone number is 219-879-1039. So 219-879-1039.
Nice. You got a website?
I do. It's www.aroundtheclocktranspo.com.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, that's awesome, man. That's good work, man. And I know it's rewarding.
It
for
is.
you and helping the people.
You know what's more rewarding for me is I never thought owning a business would be this rewarding, and this is the part. I love the fact of having a company where folks can come. I have medical insurance for my people.
Mm-hmm.
They can make a living working with me, and that is so rewarding. That I have my people. They can go home and you can take care of your family by working at around the clock.
Now you hiring?
Man, you just keyed me up, man. Look, you threw the ball, and I'm about to hit that thing out the park.
That's the rock.
So I'm hiring for paramedics and EMTs right now.
Okay.
We have flyers I think floating around. So between $18 and $19 an hour for maybe the EMT, 25 to 27 maybe for a paramedic.
Okay.
That is to start.
Okay.
So yeah, we open right now. One thing I know that folks value now is maybe time, flexible schedules.
Mm-hmm.
So we offer those.
Okay.
For flexible schedules. If you want to work 1 or 2 days, you want to work part-time, you want to work full-time,
Mm-hmm.
we leave that flexibility open.
Okay.
So it's a different work. When I was coming up, if you didn't work 60 hours, what are you doing, right?
Right.
But
Exactly.
now it's we got to flex with the time, and nobody wants to do that like that, right? Unless they really do. And so we got that too. If you want to work 60 hours, I love you. Go ahead. But if you want to work 20 hours, hey, we can make that schedule happen.
And they can go to the website?
They can go to the website, but I prefer them call that number, right? And then we can get you right. I don't want you wasting time clicking and typing. Call us, and we'll get you over there right now and start to get your interview going and get you right in the door.
Nice. What's the number again?
219-879-1039.
That's awesome. That's awesome. You doing work community, giving people jobs, helping people getting to the doctor's appointments, all that stuff, maybe to go to dinner.
Yeah.
And this is awesome.
Let's get it done. Let's get it
Yes.
done. We do a lot of stuff, so you'll see it around the clock. We don't just, I'm not just trying to say, hey, can you come in and patronize my business? No. We go out in the community. We do things. We give away bikes and bike drives.
Nice.
We go and we support different things. We help to sponsor events, no matter what they are. If they if they fit our mold, right? So we were just at NAACP last night. We were at Urban League events.
Mm-hmm.
Well, so we support where you need it.
Good. Well, I appreciate you coming by and helping, giving the people some knowledge.
Yeah, well, the people. Hey, I love the people, and without them, we're nothing either. So, look, I thank you for your time and bringing us here. So we had that debate about who the best rappers are.
Well, at some point. Okay, now we're here though. I'm glad you said that. All right, good. 5 top albums. Your
top
five
albums.
favorite albums.
Man, see, you gonna make me try to
You
remember
can go to
names of
different.
albums.
You can go to eras. You can go to genres. Whatever.
Okay, all right.
So
So
your go-to right now, and I know this is fluid.
Okay,
Today.
Okay, this is gonna be strange, right, for me. But
Don't worry.
Lil Wayne.
I heard you say that earlier, and I was like, well, okay.
Lil Wayne, man, you know, it's something about him. You think he's a strange fella, but the guy's smart. In fact, when you go back and look at his history, he was a straight A student in school.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
Yeah. But his mama told him, you ain't going back to school. Because I guess she saw he had a little bit of roughness. But anyway.
He went back, though.
Yeah.
Okay,
How long did he stay?
Early 2000s, he went back.
It's the era. Well, the guy's smart, but you can see that in his rhyme flow.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I like Jay-Z. I like Jay-Z, the Black albums.
That's to me, that's my favorite album from him.
That's your okay. Yeah.
Black album, and American Gangster, and Reasonable Doubt.
Reasonable Doubt. Okay. All right. You gotta give me some. You gotta give me some Ghetto Boys.
Okay. All right. That's good. Nothing wrong with that.
You gotta get. I don't know if you're listening or say, Ghetto. Who is that?
Mine's playing tricks on me.
Yeah, mine's playing tricks on me, man. Oh man, you gotta give me some of that. All right. So where am I? On 4?
Can check out the new Scarface. That's on NPR.
Man, I love Scarface. I think Scarface is probably one of my top 5 rappers for me.
You know what? It's either that or Ice Cube. Usually that's everybody put that either one.
Now and then you got and that's Cube. That man, yeah. So that era, man, that's tough. But yeah, so, now I'm not really I'm not flowing too much with the newer stuff because I'm old.
I get that. There's a couple things. Big Crit is cool.
Right.
Right. Kendrick.
Yeah.
J. Cole. The newer stuff.
Yeah.
And I'm a little snobbish.
Okay.
To hip hop now.
All right.
Those go to Joey Badass a little bit too, but
okay.
Yeah, I'm 90s all the way. Nas, Jay, all of them. Yes.
Yeah. That's really where I am. Yeah. As I came up through the 80s.
Mm-hmm.
You know, through the 80s. You know, it's just like we talk about who's your favorite basketball player kind of thing. You're gonna be skewed, right, based on kind of where you came up in a little bit. So yeah, some people are saying, Bron. I came up watching the 80s.
Jordan, but we know it's Jordan. I don't care what era it is. We've seen it all.
I don't want to lose no fans, no business.
Know.
Right?
Look, Jordan on YouTube as well. You can watch every game from Jordan, same as LeBron.
That's right.
You can do that. Now the people that's fans of Oscar Roberts, sorry, that's not on YouTube. I like that.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, they weren't really.
Will Chamberlain, 100-point game, couldn't see it.
It's like, did we land on the moon or not?
Right, exactly. Exactly. So unfortunately, they get left out of the conversation. But
right.
After Magic, we can see all the highlights.
That's right. Yes, indeed. Well, it's been an absolute pleasure. So,
I appreciate you.
I hope you invite me back another
time.
Anytime.
Welcome anytime. Yeah, plus I have to talk to you because I work a bunch of jobs, another radio station.
Okay.
We'll talk about that too.
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah. All right, Alex, I appreciate you. Around the clock. What's the number one more time?
Yeah, 219-879-1039.
All right, out here doing God's work. All right, we appreciate you.
All right, thanks.
Big Papa, Body Rolling in your radio, WGVE.